Hi everyone, Zion here from Malika, bringing to you another killer case study where I take a big business, look at what they're doing well, and apply those lessons to the local market. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a killer case study on Beats by Dre. Now, I followed this brand quite closely over the years. A few years back, they sold for a whopping $3 billion. Apple purchased them. So they have obviously done something right. And I think the big part of the reason why they've done so well is because of their marketing. They have awesome marketing strategies. They have built an awesome brand. And I want to take you through my top 5 marketing lessons from Beats by Dre. So marketing lesson number 1. Okay, now Beats by Dre have used influencer marketing really well. Okay, so Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre, those were the 2 guys that owned Beats by Dre. Now, Jimmy Iovine is an executive producer and he has been for decades. Dr. Dre, most people know Dr. Dre, he's a rapper and he has massive connections in the music industry. Both of those have massive connections. Now, what did they do right? They leveraged off their existing connections. So a lot of artists would record with them, okay? And so they would be in a studio. So Dr. Dre would be in a studio with Lady Gaga, for example. And he would actually ask her, can you promote our new headphones? We've got these new headphones, they're called Beats by Dre. Can you do us a favor and promote them in your music video and promote them in talk shows? And heaps of artists would do that, right? The Beats by Dre headphones just became viral from that. So influencer marketing worked really well for them. They leveraged off their existing connections. Another example is LeBron James stepping out of stepping out of an airplane in the London Olympics some years back with Beats by Dre headphones, right? And that was all over the media. And then he had the dream team behind him also walking around with Beats by Dre headphones. So that did wonderful things for their brand. Now, how do you apply influencer marketing in the local market? In the B2B space, go to LinkedIn, use the filter search tools that they have. Type in CEO, for example, if you're targeting CEOs. Type in your location, might be Perth, might be Sydney, okay? And go through the list of search results and private message people that you want to connect with and send them a polite message and try to add value to them in the message and collaborate with them. It's as simple as that. You can do the same thing in B2C, business to consumer. In business to consumer, Instagram might be a better place for your business, okay? Type in, if you're a gym in Subiaco and you want to reach out to other businesses related in the health industry, then do a search on Instagram, private message them, bang, right? And do that multiple times. Tip number 2. Create campaign themes. Beats by Dre did this really well with Straight Out of Compton, the Compton movie, right? So I don't think that they made the movie just out of nostalgia or out of fun. I think it was a business move. They're very intelligent. Now, the movie was a big success, and what they did from that is that they created a meme, right? They created the Straight Out of blank blank meme. Okay, so what you had was, what they did was they created a website, a landing page. On the landing page, you see Straight Out of blank blank, you type in your suburb or your location, right? And then from that, you can create your own meme, you can create your own t-shirt, you can share that on social media, and heaps of people did this, right? That kind of meme got millions and millions of mentions. And that was great awareness for the Beats by Dre headphone brand. They had the Straight Outta Compton theme. Now, how do we apply that to the local market? Well, I'll give you myself as an example, okay? Like with this content, I've themed it Killer Case Studies, okay? And it's catchy. Now, why do I do that? If I didn't name it anything, and I just said, oh, hey, I've got some content for you guys to listen to, top 5 tips, blah, 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 people forget about it, they don't think about it, it doesn't resonate with them. But as soon as you theme it under something like Killer Case Studies, right? People remember it, they resonate with it, and they engage with it, right? And they can use that hashtag, which has happened for me in LinkedIn, okay? Oh, can't wait for the next killer case study. Oh, great, hashtag killer case study, right? Cool. So create campaign theme. Marketing tip number 3, spice up your designs, okay? So if you look at how Beats by Dre package their products, right? They spend a lot of time and money making their packaging beautiful, and it works. It's a whole experience when you're opening up their packages. And Apple do the same thing, right? So people actually pay a premium for beautiful packaging. Now, in terms of advertising, right, and promotion, they also invest a lot of money in making their ads look beautiful, right? Lighting, imagery, actors, spacing, graphics, they invest storytelling, right? They invest a lot of money into that and it works, right? So in the local market, how do you apply that? Well, when you're doing Facebook and Instagram ads in particular, just make sure you actually have a graphic designer that's designing beautiful graphics, right? If you're doing videos, make sure they're done well. Now, look, you don't have to be a perfectionist, right? With videos, right? Sometimes raw is good, but you still need great audio. Okay, it actually takes a lot of work to actually produce something that appears authentic, raw, and real. So just make sure that you invest in good audio, a good story, edit out the white noise, right? Just make your ads beautiful, okay? Because it actually works, especially if you're throwing a lot of media dollars into your advertising. Marketing tip number 4, don't be afraid to invest dollars into digital media. What do I mean by that? You have organic marketing, where you're posting on Facebook and Instagram. You're not paying anything to those platforms. You're just doing your own posts and releasing content. You're spending money on doing SEO, right, on your website, getting up in the Google rankings, but you're not necessarily paying Google for any advertising space. That's organic, okay? Then you have paid media. We're actually paying Facebook for airtime. You're paying Google for Google AdWords. Now, there is a romantic idea that organic is much better than paid media. That's wrong. They're both important. Do both, right? But paid media is so important now because all the platforms are changing the way they work in that you will not come up much if you don't actually pay, right? So it's more of a pay to play era that we're in now. Now Facebook, if you look at Facebook, and I don't know if you've noticed, but probably over a year ago, if you were to release some good content on Facebook, you'll get likes, you'll get comments, and you'll get airtime, right? Nowadays, if you were to release the same bit of content, you'd probably get a lot less engagement and a lot less reach, right? Unless you boost the post or pay for Facebook ads. Facebook, they do that for a couple of reasons. They got smashed recently. In the last probably 2 years, they've been smashed in the media in terms of their privacy practices, and they want to make money. They're a publicly listed company, right? They're responsible to shareholders. So they're going to make you pay to play. And all the platforms are following that trend. Marketing lesson number 5. Okay, so I talked about how important it is to actually pay for media spend, to get airtime, to get exposure. If you're going to spend that money, you have to make sure that you laser target your audiences and you test your ads. Okay, now let's talk about laser targeting. Beats by DRE, they do this well. They've got a lot of different audiences, but if you were to break it down, they have 2 main audiences. 1, the aspiring athlete. 2, the aspiring musician. Now, the ads and the content they serve to each audience, they're different. And that's a smart way of doing it. If you're targeting the aspiring athlete, you're going to show LeBron James rocking those headphones, okay? If you're an aspiring musician, you're going to show a banner ad of Elvis rocking the headphones. And these are actual ads, by the way. Now, how do you apply that to the local market? Now, even if you're like a B2B professional services accounting firm, you can be very, very laser targeted, okay? You can even find out what pages people are looking on your website, therefore finding out what they're interested in, right? For example, someone could be interested in the tax accounting page. You could actually serve banner ads to them that relate to only tax accounting, right? So you're not serving them generic banner ads, but you're serving them ads specific to tax accounting. So you can get very, very narrow with how you laser target your audiences. And that is a good thing in terms of lead generation. It's going to increase your leads. Okay. Now, when it comes to testing, you need to keep testing what works and what doesn't when it comes to your content. Okay. And if you're constantly monitoring what's working and what's not, right, then you'll keep refining your ads. Okay. And your conversions, your leads are going to go up. Okay. So laser target and test. So I hope you enjoyed that killer case study on Beats by DRE. I really enjoyed that one. If you have a question, hit me up, private message me, email me. If you want to work with us, let me know directly, okay? A shout out to Jacek Beck from waphotographer.com.au. There's the link. Check out the website and hit him up. He produced this wonderful video. And look, I hope you enjoyed that. And until the next one, peace.